My name is Jimmy.
What's up, you guys? Jimmy here, back at you with another review for Once Upon a Time Season 5. And this is the 5th episode, titled Dreamcatcher. Which this episode, we finally get to see Merlin again. Which it gives us a little bit of a backstory on his current situation. It was actually what transformed him into a tree was actually a dark one. A past dark one. And it was from a tear of a lost love because of a woman that he loved. I guess the Dark One had taken away from him, and that's what made him into a tree. But continuing from the flashbacks from last week, we see that Emma was able to get there just in time to stop Mary Margaret and David from getting the dagger, because they're kind of under Arthur's little spell from the sands of Avalon. So Emma and Regina came up with the idea of that they could be able to release Merlin the same way he was put in that spell, with the tear of a loved one. Which we see at first they try Regina, but since she's emotionally healed since then, and she's actually moved on with Robin, her tear was useless. So Henry, we see in this episode, kind of trying to get with the girl Violet, which breaks his heart, and his tear was able to release Merlin, and he was able to undo what Arthur had done to David and Mary Margaret, because they were under Arthur's spell. And at the end of the flashbacks, asking Emma, is her heart ready to have the darkness taken away? But in the present day, we see a little bit more of Henry trying to prove himself to Violet again, but since the memories have been wiped, that past hurt never happened in their minds, which trying to find a horse, which you kind of see a little bit of mother-son time between Emma and Henry. But also at the same time, we see Merida trying to teach Rumpel to have courage, to be a hero. Because if he isn't a hero, he'll go poof when he tries to remove the sword and fail. So he has to become a hero. So, but also in the episode, at one point, during that point when Emma was distracted, Regina and them were able to go into her place and find out that she has some plans with Excalibur. And they connected the dots on Excalibur and the dagger being one and the same. And they also uncovered the memories on the truth behind Henry and Violet, and Henry was there when they watched it. So pretty much Henry is like all hating Emma, and and even Regina has lost faith as well. But that's pretty much a gist of the episode. I have to say, this episode was definitely interesting, just for the fact that we saw Merlin again. I mean, it confirms my fact that he was in the premiere. But that's first scene with Merlin. I kind of believe that that specific Dark One was his loved one, the person that he loved. Hence why he hesitated and cried. That makes total sense. Maybe she destroyed the dark one before her, and she became the new Dark One. That's probably why. And she probably trapped him so she wouldn't have ended up killing him. That's just not like my little prediction on that right there, because it would kind of make sense how he was easily defeated by the Dark One and how he hesitated. But this episode makes me wonder what happened next in the flashbacks. What made Emma go full on dark? I mean, so accepting of the Dark One. I mean, her hair's white. She has Dark One-like outfit going on. I just wonder on that. But, you know, another thing I kind of wonder as well in this season, are we ever going to see Maleficent and Lily? Because it seems like one of those characters we see like a couple times and then poof. It's like we never see them again. Because that's almost like what I felt with Mulan. Because I was like, where the hell is she? Why don't they bring her as a reoccurring character all the time? You know, it's but you know we're getting Mulan back. Hopefully, they have some ideas to include Lily and Maleficent in the future of the show, since they're not so much of the big bad anymore. So, you know, kind of wonder on those two characters. But probably what I'm looking forward to more, you know, I'm seeing those previews of next week's episode. Definitely looking forward to that Rumple stuff because it has an Easter egg to Brave. And, you know, just want to see more on what exactly happened. I wonder. You know, because why isn't Merlin there? I mean, how is Emma fully dark? Those are just questions we need to know. But hopefully we get to see a step closer to what happened entirely of those 6 weeks. But that's pretty much my thoughts on the episode. Let me know yours down below, as well as any predictions or things you would like to see in the remainder of this season. And you can check out my other reviews later for The Walking Dead, as well as Arrow, Flash, Gotham, all those great shows and more. And as always, my name's Jimmy, and until next time, bye.